The man was inspecting the equipment, but didn't notice that his key had fallen into the gears. The powerful pulling force instantly yanked him into the air. He was trapped and couldn't catch his breath. He reached for an iron bar nearby and threw it under the gears, jamming the machine. But by then, he had already stopped breathing, and the horror was just beginning. The jammed gears were connected to the cable car. His mistake had left the tourists stranded midway, and the tourists were unaware of the danger. They thought it was just a brief malfunction. The man leading the group urged everyone to have fun. After all, the purpose of their trip was to ring in the new year on the mountain. To celebrate the new year, the group began partying wildly, even forgetting that the cable car had stopped running. It wasn't until they woke up the next day that Lisa realized her boyfriend was missing. She quickly got up to look for him, and after calling out for a long time, discovered he had gone up to the roof of the cable car. Jack told everyone that the cable car hadn't moved all night. Only then did the group start to panic. They all climbed onto the roof to look around and found themselves surrounded by open space. The cable car was suspended in midair. Matt mustered his courage and looked down. There was a mountaintop just a few dozen meters away from the cable car. If they wanted to survive, their only option was to climb down from the cable car. The group returned to the cabin and found a rope meant for first aid. After discussing it, they decided to let the lightest person go down first. Once they had the rope secured, they began lowering him. Halfway down, Jack threw his skateboard off, but as soon as it hit the ground, it triggered an avalanche. It turned out that wasn't a mountaintop, but a pile of snow. This terrified Jack. He immediately told his companions to pull him back up, but the others inside the cabin couldn't hear him and kept lowering the rope. Seeing this, Jack had no choice but to climb back up, but after just a few strokes, he ran out of strength and fell back down. The sudden force of gravity pulled the man inside the cabin down with him. Lisa grabbed the rope at the last moment, but the two of them were simply too heavy. She couldn't hold on much longer. Seeing this, the man pulled out a pocket knife and immediately cut the rope. He then climbed back into the cabin on his own. Lisa saw him abandon her boyfriend and pulled out a pocket knife ready to fight him to the death. However, before she could act, she fainted. It turned out the rope had cut her leg earlier. Seeing this, the two helped her stop the bleeding, but suddenly they heard a helicopter flying toward them from outside. Seeing this, the two climbed onto the roof to call for help, but after shouting for a long time, there was no response. As the helicopter flew farther and farther away, the man blamed Lisa for not shouting loud enough, and they got into an argument. The man pushed her to the ground, but as she fell, Lisa landed on the roof hatch. The man hurriedly tried to open it, but couldn't budge it. There was only one way to get into the cabin, to open the main door from the side, but with the cable car suspended in midair, the man didn't dare take the risk. So he began closing in on Lisa, trying to get her to open the door.